Hi, and welcome to another weekly connection. So we want to talk today about something really important. And it's about, last week we talked about our ego and how our ego gets involved in stuff, but we really want to not be part of the problem. We want to be part of the solution. But we're becoming part of the problem because there's so much chaos going on out there in the world that it's creating fear. So we want to really get in check. So let's do this. So we're going to talk about that today. We still have Serapis Bay with us. And we have Moira, who has not made me laugh this time. Shit. All right, so here we go. Rub your hands together, bring it into your aura, cup your hands together, and take a deep breath in. Good. So, when we fall for the negativity, when we fall into that, when your ego goes, oh no, right? That is when we become part of the problem. When there's chaos and there's all kinds of stuff, and your ego wants to go, oh no, you're doomed. And your heart goes, no, we are transcending. This is part of the clearing, the storms that are happening, the things that are happening in the world, the wars that are happening. All of that is part of the final 3D cleanse. So we keep ourselves, Moira has to behave. We keep ourselves in a place so that I can work. And so we keep ourselves understanding that our purpose is to be this light, right? Our purpose is to not let 3D get you off track, put you into fear. When you get older, and your life is more behind you than forward, you find yourself looking back at many things. And do you look back at them on regret? Or do you look back at them with love and understanding? This is where you have to come from now. Do you look at the earth with love and understanding? Or do you say, this is horrible and that was better? The fact of the matter was, it wasn't that. It was all horrible. War's been going on here since the beginning of the Dark Ages. I call them the Dark Ages. When we fell. Which was about, long time. Long time. I mean, we're talking like 70,000 years, 78,000 years, 100,000 years, right? It's a long doggone time to be doing this. But we are shifting it now. The final, so it would be 24, 40, 50. Yeah, so like around like 50,000 years. We are now shifting upward, right? So Atlantis fell down, went glub glub, right? And that was a hard time. A lot of the sages of the time had a hard time talking about the future because they knew that we were ascending downward. It's part of a normal cycle where the ego takes over. And now we're going upward. So now we're dissolving that ego. The ego doesn't go away. The ego just comes to a place of understanding. So we need to be at that place, as we said, of understanding, of not coming from the chatterbox of mind and coming from the heart. And in that way, we're part of the solution. This is what a light seed is designed to do. You came here for this moment. You had to qualify for this moment because it's difficult. Everywhere, everywhere is trouble. It's called 3D. It's that glued matrix, two-strand matrix that doesn't know much other than white and black, up and down, black and white. But there's so much more. So much more. So as a light seed, it's your time to shine. It's your time to bring your heart out. So let's bring that light down. Let's do our stuff. Did I do this? I don't even know. I've done too many of these today. Okay. Rub your hands together. Bring it into your aura. Cup your hands together. My favorite smell in the world, which connects us now through the airwaves as we do this. Serapis is running. Okay, Serapis is going to do the meditation. Clockwise rotation, dissolving those crystalline energy around your third eye, that very 3D structure of calcium there. We want to get rid of that. Put it on your nose and wear it. Okay, so visualize that light coming from source, coming all the way down through your body, through the front of you, the yang side of you, courage and love and compassion. Bring it down, out your feet, into the earth, to the mother. She grabs on you. You're a star child. You're a light seed now. You know why you're here. And you bring your energy right around her grid system, which secures you for transition, so that you are grounded, heaven and earth. And you bring it up the back of you with an essence of herself in it. And you bring it back to source and bring it down the yang and the yin, and the yang and the yin, just like that. And then you bring it around and up, and it waterfalls out the top of your head, and it sticks to all 12 of your auras. So you are now in a cocoon of light, protected heaven and earth on all sides. You are now in a cocoon of light that you can use to transport yourself to higher vibrations. So now, you feel that tingling in your toes? Focus on the well of the mother, below the root. This is our connection to your purpose, as Elmira says. This is your connection to who you really are. You are not that chattering ego. You are a light seed. You are a being of light that is the solution to duality. As you develop more and more oneness in the earth, it'll spread to all of existence. Feel that energy. Fill up that well. The more you do that, the more you wear your orbit, the more you wear this empathic shield, the more you're going to understand, the more you're going to be able to do your work as a light seed, no matter what chaos is going on around you. And there will be chaos. We are not done yet. It gets more and more as we get to the end. And then click. There it is. And will it happen like a click? Yeah, it'll happen pretty fast. But until then, this is what it is. With all of the many, many tactics to make you become fearful. Don't let it let you become fearful. That's just 3D, right? And it's everywhere. It's not one government or another government. It's earth. It's ego. It's ego. Whoever's ego it is, doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's not your ego. That you're the light seed. And you're coming from love, kindness, and compassion. So we understand more and more as we move up into the root chakra and we see all of the chaos. It's going away? Not yet. They're all doing their last hurrah, trying to hang on, trying to hold you down. Don't let them. The earth is going with or without us. Let's go with her. Let's stop our chatter in our heads and feel the hum in our heart. And we go up into the sacral chakra. And we no longer hear the chattering of our ego saying we know what is true. We now know that that is not what matters. We now know that any chattering from the ego, from the mind, isn't so. Or it could be so. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the hum in your heart, the light in your heart. And you just keep this orbit going until you feel that hum. Just roll it around, round and round and round, and it will make you hum. And you go up to the conscious use of power, and any ego conflict you have, you dissolve it here. Any conflict, which means that the ego is not resolved, because in 5D you still have ego, but it's resolved. You don't have the war, you don't have the killing, you don't have angry people running around. In 5D, if you have an angry outburst, you're immediately taken to like a hospital. Kind of think of it like that. It's the best we can come up with. It's not a hospital. It's kind of like that. You go somewhere where you can collect yourself and get yourself back on track. Because we don't have that in 5D. But the ego can have a breakthrough. But it's a short, quick little dit. And then you do the mantra. What's the mantra? Oops, oh well, let's try that again. Right? We don't get uptight about our mistakes. We just move on. Learn and grow and understand. There's that word again. So now we go to the solar plexus and we radiate out that power of love. The only true power there is love. Ego is not a true power. Ego is a deceptive power. The only true power is love. And we radiate that out. And we come up to our empathic shield on our liver. And we radiate out, we atomize out those essences of kindness. That's where it sits. So does your anger. Your anger would come from your ego. I mean from your liver. But also your kindness reaction will come from there because you atomize your emotion from there. And from there it goes up into the heart. And you blend those three together and you have quite a little light beam. So from the heart, we go into the conscious intention. And our intention is to manifest a kind, loving, and compassionate world. And that we understand one another based on that. So in our throat, this is what we exhibit. This is who we are. We are the light. We are the solution. We don't fall for that old trick of putting you into fear. We don't fall for it. And you go from there up into your third eye. And you doggone know exactly who you are. You are a light seed. And you are shifting the planet, humanity really, because the planet's going with or without you, but humanity into the light. This is our job. And we love our job. So shine your crown as bright as you can shine it for all to see so that they know we are the light. It is light. And we are shifting from that carbon-based duality to that crystalline base of love. It's been a journey going through all of these millennia. But it's coming now to a point where we can now be light. So we shine that up into the empathic notch And the more we understand, the more we no longer think of judgment, the more it vibrates, and the more harmonious we become in that song of love. And that's the sound you'll soon hear on the planet. Not the one they're singing now. This is where we're going. This is where we're headed. And you're doing a good job. So let's be the solution, the light seed that you were born to be. And let's have fun with it. Can do it? We are doing it. Let's just keep on going. All right. I love you. See you next time.